on, Sooty, up you come. I'm just going to tell them about our videos. Can you read that? If you can't, then this is the video for you, because it's called Start to Read with Sooty. It's a good one as well. Pass the next one, Sooty. This one, pass. Don't do that. You want to be careful. You want to be safe. Actually, strange enough, this video is called Be Safe with Sooty. Pass the next one. This one, don't slide it. Although, strange enough, this video is all about things which slide and things which float and things which bounce. It's called How Things Work. Actually, it's as simple as ABC. And talking about ABC, this one, the A to Z of animals, is all about the alphabet and about animals as well. Let's put it over there. There's another one about animals. Yes, there is. Down on the Farm. Now, if you want to be able to join in with nursery rhymes like Baa Baa Black Sheep and sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm, this is the video for you. If, on the other hand, you want to be able to read about things like that, then this is for you. Start to Read 2. Let's put that up there. How many videos have we got so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? You knew that. Well, that's because you're very good with numbers, but if you want to be good with numbers, then this is for you. Have fun with numbers. Sooty, here's a much more complicated problem. There are actually 7 videos there, and I want to send a set to 3 friends of mine. So how do I work that out? 3 sets of 7. You're quite right. You can do that by looking at this video, which is all about multiplication or times tables. But whichever video you buy, we know that you're going to have lots of fun and learn something as well.
Hello there, and welcome to Sooty's house. Ah, here's the star of the show. Hello, Sooty. Sooty's playing with a toy cow. Moo! She's quite pretty, isn't she? Sooty decides to go and show Sue his little friend.
Oh, Sooty, do you mind not pushing that cow in my face? I'm trying to sleep.
The cow didn't go down too well. Still, never mind. Sooty's looking at a horse now. I must say, he's very handsome.
Oh, what is it now? Oh, you want me to look at your horse? Yes, it is very nice, but I am trying to sleep, so see you later.
Oh dear, Sue doesn't seem very impressed with either horses or cows. But Sooty seems to have thought of something that will impress her. A pig? A sheep? A dog? Some chickens? Some ducks? And a goat. What a collection.
Look, Sooty, I've told you before, Oh, wow! You've got a whole farmyard together. Aren't they super? Look at that. Sooty, I think your animals are lovely. And by the time he'd finished, Matthew, we had a whole farmyard of animals up there.
Well, I'm not really surprised, actually, Sue, because Sooty's very keen on farms, aren't you? And farmyard animals. As a matter of fact, he knows quite a lot about them. What? Sue knows a lot as well?
Well, yes, I do know a bit, because we've been learning about farm animals at school.
Oh, I see. But what, sweet? What? You're feeling a bit left out? Why? You don't know about farms? Or the animals? Well, you really ought to know about farms, sweet, because they're very, very important. Why? Well, because almost everything that you eat, for example, comes from farms.
Well, give us some examples, Matthew.
All right, well, it will, because there's lots around here, Sue. Let's start over here. You see this bread?
Yes.
Well, bread is made from wheat. Yes? And the wheat is a crop which is grown on farms. Now, in the jug there is some milk. And milk comes from cows, and cows are kept where?
On farms.
Down on the farm. Look at these cornflakes. Now, the cornflakes are made from corn, and corn is another crop which is grown on farms. Sweet, what are you having for breakfast? What is that? Bacon and egg. Well, the bacon is from pigs, and pigs are kept on the farm. And eggs, of course, come from hens, and hens are kept on the farm. Look here. See the butter? Well, the butter is made from milk and cream, and that comes from cows, which, if you remember, live down on the farm. And over there, the apples are grown in an orchard, and that's another sort of farm. Oh, and there's something else here which is from a farm as well, but you can't eat it. Look here. See this little woolen chicken?
Yes.
It's actually keeping the egg warm, but the wool comes from sheep, and sheep live where?
On farms.
On the farm. Quite right. You'd like to know more about the animals?
Oh, I could teach him, Matthew.
Well, that's a good idea, actually, Sue. Look, you and Sweep stay behind here, and you tell him about the farm animals. Sooty, after breakfast, you're to come with me because I've got a bit of a surprise for you.
Well, since Sooty's so keen on farms and farmyards, I've decided to bring him to a real working farm. So here we are down on the farm at Thorpe Park. And here to tell us more about the farm and say hello is the farm manager whose name is Ian. Hello, Ian. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Nice to
How are
see
you
you.
this morning?
Oh, we're both very well, and it's a
Good.
lovely day, isn't
It's
it?
beautiful now, isn't it?
But tell me something, if it starts to rain down on the farm, what happens then?
Well, we still have to feed the animals. They've all got to be looked after, whether it's sunshine or whether it's raining.
Yes, I
So
suppose
we're prepared.
so. Oh, well, we are prepared to work, aren't we? How do we look as a working pair? Would you give us a job down on the farm?
Well, one of you, yes, certainly. But I'm not so sure about the other.
Oh, I'll be fair, Ian. He's only 5 years old.
No, he's fine, but I'm not quite so sure about you.
Charming. Well, what do we have to do exactly?
Well,
do you have a
got,
list?
I've got a complete list here of what I
Oh.
want you to do. There you are.
You can't see it. Ian, excuse us. We
Right,
just want to
then.
put Sooty's glasses on. He can't quite see it. Let's make sure they're on straight. Let's have a look at it. Right. Let's have a look at this list and load the hay, load up the feed, collect the eggs, inspect the sheep, bottle feed the... It's a very long list, isn't it? Bottle feed the lamb, shear the sheep, dip the sheep, feed the groom... Feed and groom. Feed and groom the horses and donkeys. Milk the cows, feed the calf, and sow the seeds.
And that's all before lunch. We'll find you something else to do then.
It's extremely long. What do we have to do first? Well, first we're going to get the hay, so we'll get the car, Ian.
No, you need a tractor and trailer. Go
A
and find
tractor and trailer.
That's right.
Well, we'll go and find a tractor and trailer, and we'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Ian. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tractor and trailer.
What, Sweep? You wonder how Sooty's getting on? Now, never you mind how he's getting on, because you need to concentrate on what we're doing. Now, I'll run through the animals once more. Ready? Now, this is a sheep. A sheep. This is a cow. That's right, Sweep, a cow. This is a dog. Yes, you should know that one. A dog. This is a chicken. A chicken. This is a duck. A duck. This one is a pig, Sweep. A pig. This is a horse. That's right, a horse. And this one is a goat. That's right, Sweep, a goat. Have you got it? Sure? Positive? Right. What's this? It's a cow? No, it isn't, Sweep. Cows have got horns. You're only joking? Well, I'm not too sure, so we'll have a little test. Now, let's try. What is this? It's a cow. Well done, Sweep. And this one? It's a pig. Correct. And this one? It's a sheep. Well done, Sweep. And this one, it's a dog. I knew you'd know that one. Well done, Sweep. You're getting on famously now. I wonder how Matthew and Sooty are getting on.
Ah! The tractors. At long last... Hang on a minute. This isn't a modern tractor. This is an antique. Look at this thing. This must be 50 years old. And look at this. These things belong in a museum. I've never seen anything as old as this. Oh, hi, Sooty. They're almost as old as I am. Cheeky. Ah, now that's more like it. Race you to the tractor. Come on. Now this is what I call a tractor. And now, to get on with the job of collecting the hay. Sooty, where are you? Sooty, where is he? There he is. Right, well, it's wagons roll. Right, here we are at the hay barn. Let's have a look at my list and see what we've got to feed, shall we? Sooty, Sooty, where's that bear gone now? There he is! Right, well, Sooty, since you're already up there, you can pass the hay and I'll catch it. Now, we need the hay to feed the horses and the cows and the goats and the sheep. So you're passing, I'm catching, okay? Pass me the hay. Pass me the hay. Sooty, oh, stop. This is no good at all. I'm not getting any. We're going to need a lot of hay. Look, I'll count 1, 2, 3, and then I'll nod my head. And when I nod my head, you throw lots of hay. Ever had the feeling you've been here before? Ready? 1, 2, 3, throw it! Not quite what I had in mind. Never work with animals, children, or Sooty. Oh, there you are. Look, there isn't enough hay here either. How are we going to get sufficient hay to feed all of those Ah, the magic wand. You can all say the magic spell. Are you ready? Izzy wizzy, let's get busy. Now that is magic. Let's go to the grain store, shall we?
Next, let's talk about cows. Cows eat grass? You're right, Sweep. And did you know that all cows are females? Yes, cows are female. The male is called a bull. A bull. But do you know what baby cows are called? Cowlets? No, Sweep. A baby cow is called a calf. A calf. And lots of cows together in a field is called a... You know that? Well, what is it? A herd. Absolutely right. Well done. And what do we get from cows, Sweep? Muesli? No, not muesli. We get milk, which is also made into butter and cheese. Cheese, that's right. And the meat we get from cows is called beef. What, Sweep? You can get sausages made from beef. Yes, you can. And, of course, everybody knows the noise a cow makes. Hey, Sweep, do you remember the song about the cow that jumped over the moon? No? Well, it goes like this. Hey, diddle, diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such fun, and the dish ran away with the spoon.
Right. Let's get a couple of bags of grain aboard, shall we? Look at all these. I wonder what Ian's got us feeding. Let's have a look. Chickens, sheep, cattle, piglets, sows, and goats. I have no idea there are that many feeds in the world. How are we going to move these into there? It's going to take us absolutely ages. Ah, good idea. Do you mind if I borrow this? Thank you. And... Good, eh? Listen, Sooty, just before we leave, have you any idea why this building is standing on concrete mushrooms? No? Do you know? Well, I'm going to tell you. It's to stop rats and mice climbing into the building and eating the grain. Clever, eh? Come on, let's go and see the chickens. Come on.
Well, here's an animal you know all about, Sweep, because you are one, and it's a dog. So I'm going to ask you all about dogs. So listen, what is a mother dog called? Mummy? No, not Mummy, Sweep. Oh, really, you're supposed to know all about these things. A female or mother dog is called a bitch. A bitch. And a male dog is just called a dog, so that's easy, isn't it? Yes. What, Sweep? A baby dog is called a puppy. Well, you've got that right, Sweep. Well done, a puppy. Now then, what do dogs like to eat? Bones and sausages? Well, yes, they do. Well, you do, Sweep. But in order to stay healthy, dogs should have a balanced diet. They should eat meat, cereal, and special dog biscuits. Dog biscuits. Not ice cream and jelly? No, Sweep, and stop trying to change the subject. We're supposed to be talking about dogs and farms. Now then, Sweep, what's a group of dogs called when they're together? A pack? Well done, Sweep, you did know that. It's called a pack of dogs. What, Sweep? Do I know a song about dogs? Yes, how about this one? Oh, where has my little dog gone? Oh, where can he be? With his tail cut short and his ears cut long. Oh, where can he be?
Well, here we are inside the chicken run, and you want to feed the chickens? Well, all right. First of all, we've got to open the door and see if they'll come out. They may be a little bit nervous. Let's see whether they'll... Oh, look, there they are. Well, they want some food. Let's get some grain for them, shall we? There we are. That's the chicken grain. You want to spread it out for them? Go on, then. Well, here we are. They are a bit nervous. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't we go over there and see whether there's a mummy chicken sitting on some eggs. Come on. They'll come out as soon as we leave. Of course they will. Now, this sooty is what is known as a nesting box. Why is it called that? Well, with any luck, we're just about to find out. Let's see if I can open this lid. And there should be... Oh, yes, look at that. There we see two mummy hens, both sitting on eggs. The mummy hen, who's called a broody hen, what does that mean? Well, that means that they're trying to hatch these eggs out. How long will they stay eggs? Well, the mummy hen, like this one here, she'll sit on those eggs for about 21 days, and after 21 days, or 3 weeks, the eggs will hatch into chicks. You want to have a closer look at the eggs? Well, there they are down there. See, there are 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. Can you have a look at some chicks? Well, actually, there are some chicks. I couldn't have put it better myself. Come on, let's go and have a look at the chicks. Come on. Oh, look at that, Sooty. They're lovely, aren't they? How old are they? These are 3-day-old chicks. Let me just pick one out, can I? Look at that. He's gorgeous, isn't he? Looks like something off an Easter card. Yes, he does, doesn't he? I'll tell you something else as well. He's a very good bargain. Do you know how I know? Because he's going cheap. You're quite right. The old jokes are the best ones. Let's have a look, see if we can get one of these little black and white ones out of here, shall we? He's lovely, isn't he? Now, in 6 months' time, these chicks will be fully grown chickens and they'll actually be laying eggs of their own. Be gentle with him, Sooty. How long will they lay eggs for? For about 2 years. Now, we've got to put him back now. Look, we can't hang around here looking at the chickens all the time. It's very busy down the farm. We've got lots more work to do, so come on, come and join me.
OK, Sweep. So, here's another well-known farmyard animal. Although, strictly speaking, it's not really an animal at all, actually. It's a bird. So what's it called? A chicken. Yes, it's called a chicken, that's right. Now, listen carefully. A female chicken is called a hen. A hen. And a male chicken is called a cockerel. A cockerel. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Yes, that's the noise a cockerel makes. And hens, well, they make a sort of clucking noise like this. What, Sweep? Am I going to lay an egg? No, Sweep. Don't be cheeky. But you're quite right about one thing. Chickens lay eggs. And very delicious they are too. What do chickens eat? Well, mainly corn and grain. Oh, and by the way, Sweep, what are baby chickens called? Chicks. That's right. Baby chickens are called chicks. You like chicks. All right, Sweet, but don't get carried away. Now, can you tell me what word is used to describe a group of chickens? You don't know? Well, listen, it's a clutch. A clutch of chickens, that's right. How about a rhyme about a chicken? OK. Higgledy-piggledy, my black hen. She lays eggs for gentlemen. Sometimes 9 and sometimes 10. Higgledy-piggledy, my black hen.
Well, here we are at the duck pond, sitting right in the middle of the duck pond, well, sitting and standing. And as you can see, here at Thorpe Farm, there are quite a few different types of ducks. The white ones that you see there, they're called Aylesbury ducks. Just thinking about taking some bread. As a matter of fact, Sooty, it's interesting this, but Ian told me that ducks don't only eat bread. You shouldn't only feed them bread, because they eat all sorts of things like vegetables. They eat carrots and bits of cabbage and lettuce and things like that. So I'll just finish off giving them this, and then we really must get to the pigsty. OK, right, I'll just get the oars, and then we... where are the oars? Sooty, have you got the... where are the oars? You know what we've done? There's no oars, and I've got to get to the pigsty. You can guess what I've got to do, can't you? Oh, well, Ian said it was a hard life on the farm, so Oh. I didn't realise it would be this deep, or this smelly. I can't move at all.
What, Sweep? You know what that is. You have one in your bar. Yes. It's a duck. Oh, right, Sweep. Now, do you know what a male duck is called? No? Well, a male duck is called a drake. A drake. And a female duck is just called a duck. A duck. And a baby duck is called a duckling. Well done, Sweep. What? Ducks like water. Yes, that's absolutely right. They're jolly good swimmers, and they like to eat, well, almost any vegetation, like cabbage, lettuce, carrots, and grain. And bread, Sweep, quite right. Ducks are birds. That's it. Like chickens. Good boy, Sweep. You're not as daft as you look. So, what sort of noise does a duck make? Quack, quack. That's right. Hey, Sweep, Do you know what word is used to describe a group of ducks? A herd? No, not a herd this time. It's a flock of ducks. A flock of ducks. Do I know a song about ducks? Well, sort of. Listen to this. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some ducks, E-I-E-I-O. With a here, there, here, there, everywhere. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Look at this. A great big porky pig waddling around in the duck pond. Actually, Sooty, there is a very good reason why pigs like water. You see, pigs can't sweat. They don't have any sweat glands, so how they get cool is to wallow around in water and mud. And that's exactly how my feet have got cool. In fact, they're freezing. So I'm going to get dried off and carry on with the work on the farm. I've changed my trousers. Thank you very much indeed. Mind you, there's still a strange smell. Maybe that's because of the place that I'm sitting. It happens to be a pigsty. And the reason we're here is to feed these piglets. Here we've got some of the stuff out of the sack. This is the pig meal. There you are. See, they'll almost eat from your hands. These are the ordinary pink pigs, the sort of thing that you expect to see down on a farm. But in fact, pigs come in different colours and different ages as well. Next door, one of the pigs is trying to eat Sooty's box. Next door, we get something rather special because we've got some nearly newborn pigs and they're a different colour. Look at these ones. Let's have a look at this little fella. A little black piglet. How old is he? Well, I was talking to Ian earlier on. He told me that these are 2 weeks old. And will they take the feed? No, these are going to be fed by their mummy. In fact, Ian's just going to let the sow in to feed her piglets.
So, Sweep, let's talk about pigs, shall we? Now, did you know that a female pig is called a sow? A sow, that's right. And a male pig is called a boar. A boar. And do you know what baby pigs are called? Piglets, correct. Now, Sweep, what's the word used to describe a group of pigs? A herd. Spot on, Sweep. Well done. What, Sweep? You know what they like to eat? What? Crusts from sandwiches? Why? Because it makes their tails curl. Oh, you are funny, Sweep. But as a matter of fact, they do like bread and cereal and all sorts of things, which is mixed up by the farmer and known as pig swill. Pig swill, that's right. Now, can you tell me any meat that we get from pigs, Sweep? Pork, that's right, and bacon, and ham. Well done. And what other sort of food do we get from big, fat, porky pig, Sweep? You don't know? Well, you jolly well should, because it's sausages. Sausages, all right, calm down, Sweep. Now, pigs make a funny snorting noise, rather like you when you're snoring. Can I do it? Okay. What, Sweep? Can we play this little piggy? Okay. Move up. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed at home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. But this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home.
Do you know, Sooty, Ian was absolutely right. It's hard work down on the farm, isn't it? Your feet are tired. I'm not surprised they're only little ones. Oh, hey, look at that. Somebody's left a deck chair lying around. Well, that's lucky, isn't it? Means we can have a sit down. It certainly does. Oh, take the weight off your feet. It's so good. Oh, hello, Ian. Look.
Now then, what's all this sitting about? Just when I thought you were supposed to be working.
Well, we're just having a little sit down.
Oh, come on, we've got a lot of work to do yet. Let's go on, up you get.
Well, hang on a minute. But you mean there's no sitting down? Well, why is there a deck chair here then?
That's for my sheep. That's
beg pardon?
That's for my sheep to sit
You've
in.
got a deck chair for a sheep?
That's right.
Well, go and get your sheep and put it in the deck chair. Go on. Very strange, there's a man here going to put a sheep in a deck chair. I've never heard... I thought you were joking. You're not joking. I see. Well, Ian, this is all very well and good, but why are we putting a sheep in a chair?
So that we can check her and see that she's fit and well.
Oh, I see. We'll put the rope over there. Oh, I've never seen anything like this, I must say.
There you are.
Well, what do we have to inspect when
Well,
she's
we
in this
want to look
position?
and see what her teeth are like and see if
Okay.
she's all right for eating. There you are. She's got a good set of teeth there.
Yes, they're
Right,
very good, aren't
that's
they?
right.
Yes. Do they come out at night? No, I don't think they do.
No,
What
they're
else
not.
do we have to inspect?
Well, we want to look at her feet
Okay.
to see if she's good for walking, because it's most important that the sheep can walk.
Yes. Well, they look all right. Are they all
Look
right?
all right. Yes.
If they're
all
not,
right.
what do you do, Ian?
Well, we've got some clippers here.
Oh.
There's a monster toenail cutters, you see.
They are toenail
So,
clippers. You just
we can-
clip. Oh, I see. And that doesn't hurt at all.
No, it's just like cutting your nails.
Not unless you get your thumb in the way.
That's right.
Okay. And so once
Perfect
you've done
in
that,
good
what
order.
else do you have to
And
inspect?
we also have to look at her udder, because that's where the milk is for her baby.
I
Make
see.
sure. Now she's got a little bit of a sore there. See?
Oh, I
so
see.
we'll.
This is where
Spray.
all the milk is.
That's the milk.
And she's got
So
a little,
bit of a sore there.
So what are we
so
going to
we'll
do?
put some antibiotic spray on it. There we
Oh,
are.
I see. Well, that's fascinating. You hope he doesn't do that to you? Well, I do as well. Okay, so she's got an awful lot of... Is this fur that she's got
Now
now?
that's her wool, and that's the
That's
wool that
wool.
makes the jumpers for you.
I see. So when this gets really, really long, what do you do then?
Well, we go and shear it off.
You do the sheep shearing?
The sheep shearing, yes.
Is there any chance that Sooty and I could see some
I
sheep
think there
shearing?
certainly is a good chance you'll see some today.
Okay, well, let's go and see some sheep shearing. Well, Sooty, this is Keith. Hi, Keith. Can you talk to us and shear at the same time?
I think I'll manage that,
And
yeah.
Keith is a sheep shearer. Is it cruel to the sheep? Does it hurt the sheep to take its wool off?
No, it's just like having your hair cut.
Is it? Or your fur perm, Sooty?
Or your fur.
Yes, does he have to hold it? You seem to be holding the sheep very tightly. Why is that?
Well, that's the most difficult part about it, really. It's very easy to take the wool off, in fact.
I see.
The most difficult bit is making sure the sheep doesn't escape.
Right. Can we just have a look at a little bit of the wool that you're taking off? Just a little bit of... I see. And that sheep's wool. Do carry on, won't you, Keith? Do carry on. It's soft and fluffy. Yes, it is. How long would it take you to shear a whole sheep like this one?
About 3 minutes if I was doing it at normal speed.
Yeah? Well, I'll tell you what, Keith, we're going to step to one side and let you carry on shearing the sheep for a couple of minutes. Let's watch how he does it from over here. Fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really greasy. It's full of lanolin,
I see.
natural oils.
That's an oil, right.
That's it, we're just about there now.
You've actually finished the shearing
Yep.
now, and is this the point at which sometimes you give the sheep a dip? Is that right?
Yeah, we normally just leave her for just 2 days or so until the wool started to grow nice and thick again.
She's got no head. Yeah, she has got a head. It's at the other end. It's down
It's
there.
there. I've got it trapped down there so she can't escape.
I see. Well, oh, he's crying. What's the matter? You wanted to see a sheep being dipped? Well, actually, I think that Ian's got one just ready to be dipped. Do you want to see a sheep being dipped? Do you? Okay, well, if you'd like to let her go, we'll go and see some dipping.
We'll put her back in the pen.
Okay, then. Thanks a lot, Keith.
Come on then.
Well done. There she is. A born sheep. Oh, hi, Ian. Hello again. Sooty wanted to see a sheep dip, so is that what this is?
That's a sheep dip, yes.
Looks like a swimming pool. Well, it does, but for sheep. It's very blue. Why is it so blue, Ian?
Well, we've put a chemical in there which will kill all insects and creepy crawlers that get in the flease of
I
the sheep.
understand. So, where is the sheep? Where is it?
Well, if you just push that black gate there, you will find that the sheep will appear.
All right, you want me to do it? Okay, you sure you want this?
Yes,
Aaron?
you
All
can
right,
do that
I'll
now.
push this. There we are. I'm pushing, oh! Well, she's in there all right, Sooty. Can all sheep swim, by the way?
Well, most of them can. I've only ever had one that couldn't.
How long will she stay in the water?
She's staying for about half a minute at the moment.
Yes, or less if she could help it.
That's right.
Yes. She doesn't seem that keen.
No, well, they don't like it, but it has to be done.
And how often do you have to put her in?
We dip about 3 or 4 times a year.
I see. Seems a shame that she's getting wet. Well, yes, but everybody has to get wet, don't they, Ian, from time to time? I mean, even you... No, don't! Please don't do that.
I think I'll throw you in the dip next.
You thought that Ian could do with a dip. No, you shouldn't have done that. Look, I think it's time that we let her out here. In fact, you let Sooty do it.
There you are, Sooty.
You grab... You shouldn't really be doing this. You grab... Your nose is all wet. Right, Paul, let's walk backwards and see if she'll get... Yes, there she goes. There she is. All right, Ian, she's out. She's wet. And so are you. Matthew, can you stroke her? Stroke her head. Stroke the little lamb's head. And Emma, put your hand on the little lamb. Put your hand on top of her head. See? Sooty's got the bottle, and she's taking that milk quite nicely now. And all you're doing is making sure she feels nice and safe, all right? She'll carry on drinking milk like this for the next 6 weeks. And the reason that she's taking milk from a bottle is because she's probably a little orphaned lamb. Well, she's enjoying being fed. As a matter of fact, Emma, can you come and hold the bottle for me? Come and hold the bottle, because Sooty and I are going off to feed some slightly larger sheep now. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Now, the reason why Sooty and I are so popular is because we've got the sheep food. And this is the food that we had in those bags earlier on, isn't it, Sooty? And as you can see, they're very keen on the food. In fact, they're eating it from my hand. How old are these sheep? Well, I'm told that these sheep are between 3 years old and 8 years old. They've all got a lot of wool. Yes, these sheep have got a lot of wool on, and very shortly they'll all be sheared by the sheep shearer, and then we'll go for a dip. Then they'll go for a dip. Yes, okay, Sooty. Sooty said... Oh!
OK, Sweep, so let's talk a little bit more about sheep. Now then, what's a mummy sheep called? Maureen, don't be silly, Sweep. A mummy or female sheep is called a ewe. A ewe. And a daddy or male sheep is called a ram. A ram, that's right. And what's a baby sheep called, Sweep? A lamb. A lamb. That's quite right. Now then, when there are lots of sheep together, Sweep, what's that called? A group? No, don't be silly, Sweep. It's called a flock. A flock, that's right. What? What sort of meat do we get from sheep? Well, we get mutton or lamb. Mutton or lamb. And we get something else from sheep too. We get wool, and many of our clothes are made from wool. Do sheep like sausages? No, Sweep. Sheep eat grass. Grass, that's right. What sort of noise does a sheep make? Well, it goes... just like in the song. Baa baa, black sheep. Baa baa, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame. 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Remember I was told I had to groom a horse? The trouble was, nobody said what size of horse it had to be. Look at this. This is a great big enormous cart horse. Look at the size of him. Come on, boy. Round here. Oh, now I'm beginning to learn that Ian was right when he said that farming was hard work. It's going to take me a week to do this, especially since I seem to be doing it all on my own. And I'm not having very much help from anybody else. Hard day for you, is it? Yes, I thought so. Look, get down from there carefully and let's go across and see those donkeys over there. Come on, come and join me. Good boy. Bye-bye. Right, Ian, your list said that I had to feed and groom the horses and donkeys, is that right?
That's right.
Well, we've given them a good brush down and we've fed them some of the horse pellets. Sooty, have you got that carrot? There we are, look. Shall I give this to one of the donkeys? Which one shall I give it to? Millie, you can have that. There you are. What sort of a donkey is this?
It's a Jerusalem donkey. You know, it's got the black cross on its back.
There we are then, Millie. Sooty, shall I ride one of the donkeys? Ian, is that all right? Can I have a little...
I think you can try. Yes,
I'll have a
jump
go.
on. Jump
I'm not very good
onto
with donkeys
Millie.
and horses, but let's see whether I can do it, shall we? Whoop, whoop. There we, I've done it. Right, and off we go. Come on, Millie.
Come on,
see
Millie.
you later, Sooty. See you later.
Okay, Sweep, let's talk about horses. A female horse is called a mare. A mare, that's right. And a male horse is called a stallion. A stallion. Are there babies called horselings? No, Sweep. Baby horses are called foals. Foals, can you remember that? What do horses do? That's a good question, Sweep. There are all sorts of horses for all sorts of things. There are the old-fashioned strong cart horses, which used to work on farms, and there are other horses which you can ride for sport. They eat hay? Yes, you're right, Sweep. They do. Do they give milk? No, they don't give milk. That's cows, Sweep. What's it called when you have a lot of horses? Well, that is a herd again. What, Sweep? What sort of a noise do horses make? Well, they sort of go, neigh, neigh. Well done. Sing you a song about horses. All right, here's one. Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse. Rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes.
Come on, Sooty, up you come. Come on, we're on the home stretch now. We just got to feed the calves. You get the milk. All right, we're using powdered milk. Put half in there. That's it, and half in this side, Sooty, half in there. Okay, and then I've got to add the water. You're covered in milk. Hang on, could put 2 litres in each side, so there's 1 litre in there, and another litre in there. Yeah, all right, it's coming, it's coming. 1 litre in that side. Okay, all right, we're coming, we're coming. Can you hear the calves? They can smell their food. You've got to beat it now. Yes, you have. No, when it... I didn't mean disappear. Look, just grab hold of the whisk, that's it. And give it a go. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't go over the top. Just do the other side. Coming, we're coming. All right, Sooty. So don't... Let's go and give the calves their food. All right, we're coming. We're on our way. Right, it's tea time, fellas. Here we go. Up and over, Sooty. And down it goes. There in the middle. Oh, well, they certainly seem to be enjoying that, don't they? Goodness me, and look at the rate at which they're drinking. Look at that.
So how are you getting on then?
Hi, Ian. Don't
That's
sneak up on us like that.
They're
We're
drinking
getting
well.
on famously. How old are these 2 calves?
They're a fortnight old.
Is it all?
Yes.
2
big
weeks
calves.
old?
That's right.
And how long will they continue to drink milk like this?
They will drink milk like this for about 8 weeks.
8 weeks. Why are they drinking powdered milk and not milk from their mummy?
Well, their mother's giving milk for us to drink. So,
For human beings
for
to drink.
human beings to
So
drink.
she's been milked.
That's right.
Who milks her? I'm not sure. Can you actually milk a cow?
We can milk some cows here, yes.
You'd like to see Ian doing it? So would I. Would you like to see somebody milking a cow? So that is absolutely fascinating, Ian, and that's how you milk a cow, Sooty.
Well, I'm very impressed with that, Ian. You've got quite a lot of milk as well. Can you have a drink of it? Can you have a drink of milk?
No, you can't drink it directly from the cow. It needs to be pasteurised first.
You mean like we get from the milkman in milk bottles?
That's correct.
Well, I'm sorry, Sooty, but you can't have a drink of milk. Sorry about it.
Well, actually, I have got a glass that you could have.
A glass of milk? Thanks very much. Well, you saved the day. There we are, Sooty. Don't drink it all. Don't drink it all. That's enough. That's enough. Look, he's got a milky moustache now. Thanks very much, Ian. I think we'd better get on with the work.
Didn't leave me much, did he?
There's a lot of work still to be done on the farm. Come on, Sooty, come on. You know, Sooty, for many people, when they think about farming, this is what they think about. The old plough that we've just seen working. Very good as well, aren't they? Very efficient machines. Is this a new plough? Well, it's quite new, but in fact, the principles of ploughing, in other words, the way that it does it, has been the same for hundreds and hundreds of years. What do I know about ploughing? Well, not a lot, actually, but I do know one or two things, and that is that the sharp point is called the plough shear, and this part here that moulds the shape of the earth is called the mould board. Can we plant seed now? Well, not quite. There's one or two more things to be done, because you've got to actually till the soil to make it nice and fine, and then you can plant the seed. What sort of things can we plant? Wheat, barley, corn, things like that. And then that will grow into crops, and the crops can be harvested. Was it always like this? Well, it was like this, except they didn't have tractors in the early days. In fact, the ploughs used to be pulled by those great big horses, like the one that we saw earlier on. So that's ploughing for you. We'd better get on. We haven't finished all our jobs. See you later.
What, Sweep? This looks like a reindeer. Yes, I suppose it is a bit like a reindeer, Sweep, but it's called a goat. The female goat is called a nanny. A nanny. And the male goat is called a billy. Yes, a billy. Isn't it short for William? Well, it is normally, Sweep, but not in this case. Now, a baby goat is called a kid. A kid. Everybody knows that? All right, Sweep. What, Sweep? Do goats do any work on farms? Well, they're usually kept for their milk, rather like cows. We can also get goat's cheese. They've got big horns. Yes, Sweep, and it's best not to anger a goat, otherwise he might butt you with them. Do goats eat grass? Yes, they eat grass, twigs, bushes, leaves, more or less anything. Do you know what the word is to describe a group of goats? Is it a pack of goats? No, Sweep, it's a herd of goats. What sort of a noise do they make? Well, it's a bit similar to a sheep, really, but something like this. What, Sweep? Goats remind you of Matthew? Why? Because they've got beards. You're right.
Remember that sheep that we saw being sheared earlier on? Remember all the wool we got from it? Well, all that wool has been washed and it's been brought along to this room here. It's a special room. And what's happening here is somebody's doing some spinning. Let's have a look, shall we? It's very difficult. This is Lorna. Hi, Lorna.
Hi.
And that is a spinning wheel. It looks very easy. Well, it isn't, is it, Lorna?
Not really.
It looks easy, but it's actually quite difficult. What exactly are you doing there?
Well, I'm pedalling the wheel
Yes.
round, and that is putting a twist in the wool,
Yeah.
and that is making it strong enough for me to pull out into a thread.
Sooty wants to know, is that the same wool that we saw coming off the sheep?
Yes.
That's absolutely amazing. And what can you do with this wool? Is that wool on the end there?
Yes.
What can you do with that when
Well,
it's finished?
I can do knitting,
Knitting?
make nice warm jumpers,
Uh-huh.
or I can make nice rugs on my peg loom.
Well, that's fantastic. And she's making toys as well?
Yes.
Yes, couldn't help noticing all this wool down here. And look at those. What are those over there?
They're little sheep.
Little sheep. Any chance of having one? Well, you shouldn't really ask for presents, but
Well.
any chance? Lorna, you are kind. Look at that.
Two.
A little white one and a little black one. Thanks very much indeed. You wish you could give her a present? Well, you can't, but it's nice of Lorna to give you a present. Look, we must be going now, Lorna.
Oh, I have something else for Sooty.
Really? What have you got?
I've made a little scarf with that wool.
Oh, isn't that from the same wool that we saw coming off
Yes.
that sheep?
Yes.
Well, if you'd like to wrap that around his neck, okay?
It's still. Oh, aren't you smart? There.
Oh, that looks terrific. It's lovely. Lorna, thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
And bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, we've had a great time at Thorpe Farm, haven't we,
Good.
Sooty? How about you, Sue?
Oh, yes, we had a lovely time, didn't we, three?
You as well, sweet. You know what I think we should do? I think we should sing a song about some of the animals that we've seen today. And it's a... Sue, there's the music. Let's sing. Well, old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a bar here and a bar there. Here a bar there, bar everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You try, Sue.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Yep.
E-I-E-I-O.
Nice one.
And on that farm he had some cows. E-I-E-I-O.
Make the noise, Sue.
With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo.
With a bar here and a bar there. Here a bar, everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. My verse. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some dogs, E-I-E-I-O. Ready, sweep? With a here and a there, here, there, everywhere a...
Moo-moo here, moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo.
With a bar here and a bar there, here bar there, bar everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I. You'll go, Sue.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Yep, well done.
On that farm he had some chickens,
Chickens, okay.
E-I-E-I-O.
Are you ready?
With a buck here and a buck there, and a buck there, a buck
You'll go,
everywhere.
sweep. With a here and a there, here, there, everywhere a...
Moo-moo here, moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo.
With a bar here and a bar there, here bar, there bar, everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I. My verse. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some ducks. There they are. Ready. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there. Here quack, there quack, everywhere a quack, quack.
Here, buck there, here a buck there, buck there.
Your turn, sweet, with a here and a there, here, there, everywhere a...
Moo-moo here, moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo.
With a bar here and a bar there, here bar, there bar, everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You'll go, Sue.
Old MacDonald had a
pigs,
farm,
the pigs.
E-I-E-I-O.
Join in, everybody.
And on this farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O.
Make the noise, Sue, go on.
With a here and a there, here, there, everywhere a
With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there, here quack, there quack, everywhere a quack, quack.
there, here, everywhere.
With a here and a there, here, there, everywhere a... With a...
Moo-moo here, moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo.
With a bar here and a bar there, here bar, there bar, everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Last verse. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. The horse. And on that farm he had some horses, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh, neigh here and a neigh, neigh there, here, neigh, there, neigh, everywhere a...
Here, there, here, there, everywhere.
With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there, here quack, there quack, everywhere a quack, quack.
Here, there, here,
With a here and a there, here,
We hope you join us again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Sue, they're playing our song again. Let's sing the song. Well, old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a bar here and a bar there. Here a bar there, bar everywhere a bar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. You try, Sue.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Yep.
E-I-E-I-O.
Nice one.
And on that farm he had some cows. E-I-E-I-O.
Make the noise, Sue.
With a